This is the September 14, 2014 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello. Well, it seems the last two conversations have enabled the vibration of many to move a few rungs up that ladder, including myself. I can't quite put my finger on it, yet I just feel different, and it feels so good, like I'm really beginning to get it. I would love for you to continue on in the same vein if that suits you.
Greetings to all on your astounding planet Earth.
I just got a visual of mountains and lakes and felt the glory of it. Thank you.
It is our delight to move higher with you in preparation for the wonders that are to benefit you, and it gives us the greatest pleasure to do so.
So, may we continue on the same theme?
We would care to point out that this that you are experiencing is only taking place due to the individual's willingness to do so. For many years now, we have almost drummed into you that which we know to be of benefit. Little by little, you have allowed your beings to soak up this information, which of course you already knew. And it is that now the pieces are finally fitting together. Much we could have told you in earlier days would not have been accepted in its truth at that time, as the soul was not in the correct place to accept it for what it is. How simple. You shall find, as we continue to converse with you, your vibration shall automatically resonate with that which we offer, for those who are ready to receive it. You are understanding more and more that it is you, and only you, that has the power to change that which is no longer acceptable to you. You are realizing that the things you no longer require in the physical, emotional, and soul self are easily discarded these days. And inspirational moments of the self and where it is choosing to go are readily accepted with joy and much enthusiasm. This is wonderful news for the whole. You are accepting your worthiness of everything that is of goodness to come to you. You are remembering not to wallow in that lower vibrational energy, and respecting the pure and simple fact that you are doing incredibly well on your pathways. Yet, most of all, you are moving into a space that allows you to understand the workings of a magnetical force that can bring to you all that you desire.
Feeling very blessed as I went to bed the other night, with many of my family visiting, I was very much in gratitude mode and a heart full of love. And then my thoughts turned to those far less fortunate, who may be sleeping on a street corner, for instance. Yet automatically, I sent the feeling of coziness that I had out to them, so that they may receive the same feeling. In days gone by, I would not have understood the power of that.
Many do not understand the power that lies within. Yet, you're discovering that there is so much you are capable of. You are no longer whinging and whining, with all respect, yet getting on with the job of being love. What a spectacular form of experience, should you so choose, you have at your very fingertips. It is for many that finding themselves slipping into a lower vibrational thought pattern, they rectify immediately and bring that vibration back up to the higher. We wish you to understand the power of this, for by remaining in the higher, you are serving your planet in the very best way you can. There are those upon your earth plane who feel they have nothing of any substance to offer. They are neither channelers, speakers, healers, or indeed anything in which they feel many are giving of. Yet, dearest ones, it matters not what you do, as long as it is done in, as, through love. It has exactly the same effect, no matter what your position, when one is living within that higher aspect of themselves. For by doing so, one's vibration radiates to the all. Do not consider the self any more or less than another because of the service one has found themselves offering. All souls are as important to this mission as another. There cannot be one that is greater or smaller. Yet what does make a difference is the attitude one has whilst going about taking every breath within every moment. Do you see that which we are saying? You have asked us to speak of the new world and what it will be like. This is what it shall be like. Each one taking full responsibility for their happiness. Each one sending their feelings of joy out to everything. For when you do so, you cannot possibly sink into the realms of despair and frustration. You cannot give the things that are not conducive to your way of being any energy, because you're not focusing on that which you do not want. You're only magnifying the feelings of that which you do want, of that which you want everybody to have. When you are being love in the finest array of color, you are doing what you came to do. You are lifting the vibration and serving the whole. There is not one soul that cannot benefit from your love of yourself and the experiences you are choosing to undertake. Inside each one is a key to this happiness, and so many of you now are able to access this key and open the door to a much deeper understanding of how this all works. You are finding that thoughts you once had about a certain matter no longer please, and that only thoughts of a higher degree feel correct within your being. You are doing exceedingly well. We of other vibrations are extremely excited in which the pace has picked up regarding each individual remembering their truth. Years ago, there was talk of the quickening. Everything seemed to be racing ahead from a spiritual soul self point of view. We say that there is another spurt of this energy that is taking place now. Yet, it is far stronger and far more implementative than has taken place before. The reasoning, of course, is because so much since then has lifted. Therefore, everything is now on a higher vibration than it was when one spoke of it before. This is the joyous workings of the plan, playing itself out through you.
I really am understanding it more. Yet again, the feelings are so hard to put into words. I do find it all very exciting.
Excitement shows that one is on track. When one gets excited at the prospect of becoming more and more of their true self, then we can safely say that we feel we are accomplishing our mission. This feeling that is inside these days is what we have been working towards. The more of you are getting it, the more we are able to advise on tactics to rise to another rung of the ladder. There is so much more that we are able to expand upon now that you are allowing yourselves to expand. It is very much akin to a veil having been lifted, and therefore energy and communication can take on a much higher level than previously acclaimed. Keep on as you are doing, for it is uplifting the entirety of everything. When we speak of your joy becoming the joy of all, we are not just speaking of souls and energy upon your planet. That which you give out in feelings of happiness and love does not suddenly come to a halt as it reaches the outer corners of your globe. No, dearest friends, it continues on throughout all and everything. How wonderful a thought that by you feeling full of love and joy, that you're assisting a being on another planet in another galaxy feel joy and happiness also. The expansion of these feelings that are yours can extend to all that is. For you are all that is. You are part of everything. Therefore, it would not be possible for any action you think or take to not affect the whole. How delicious it is to sit and breathe deeply and smile and feel full to the brim in love, knowing that by taking the time to do so, you are offering that which you are giving yourself to be given to another. And not just another. Everyone. Every living thing is affected by your choice to be happy in all that you do.
I have to say that this plan sure is a divine one. By taking sole responsibility for the self, in the knowing that each choice affects the all, it really makes one want to pull their socks up and make sure that one keeps above it all rather than below. To know that I'm having a good time, maybe a good laugh, maybe feeling deep gratitude from watching a sunset. To know that I'm assisting a lonely soul or a troubled soul of any degree by doing so, it's just so awesome.
You are surely getting it now, Blossom. We are feeling of late that we are really getting through, and we are honored to be part of it all. These are times naturally when one's thoughts and feelings may be in opposition to that of joy and pleasure to the heart. Yet, it takes but a few deep breaths in love, and a few thoughts of that which one knows to be uplifting, to bring one's heart back into alignment. One should never feel guilt for not always being the best one can be. Life is an up and down ride, as you know. If you did not have the downs, how could you recognize the ups? The difference these days, in these glorious days, being that the lows are no longer as low as they used to be. The best news of all is that the highs are higher than they ever were and shall continue to move on up. So do you see, dear ones? Are you getting it now? The world which you are looking forward to living in is right on your doorstep. See how far you have traveled? See how much more your levels of understanding have lifted you into a place that you think you are looking forward to. You are already in it. You are there. All you need to do is continue on the way you are, and all around you shall appear to be that which you keep dreaming your world to be. That which you live by, surround yourself with, feel your soul's excitement through, is the new world that you long for. You create it. You continue to create it how you want it to be. The more love you allow to flow through you, as you, the quicker the pace in which your dream world shows up before your very eyes. Everyone has dreams. Everyone has fantasies of who, how they want to be. It is all there for each one. Bring it to you. Each one bring to themselves their perfect existence and watch, dearest souls, watch, as if by magic, how this new world expresses itself through each one. Oh, how our beings are full of delight that we are now breaking through onto a higher level. There is so much more to come, so much more to share, so much more, so very much more available to you as you continue to climb the ladder, the never-ending ladder. We love you. We wish not to appear condescending, for we are not of that vibration. Yet we feel so very proud of you upon earth, who are performing the most magnificent play ever performed. For today, we close the curtains. Until next time. Shine your lights out. It matters not in which direction, for anywhere it radiates shall surely be received gratefully, aware or unaware. May our love penetrate deeply within your beings, allowing your hearts to smile, in which turn allows other hearts to smile. Because heart smiles, face smiles, all smiles assist the whole.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. How blessed we are